Hello. Today I will be making a Bob Ross inspired painting of you, and I will put as much emotion into it as I can as possible to capture your vibes and aura as much as I can. So thank you so much for being my model today. First things first, since you obviously wouldn't probably want to stay in one position for like 30 minutes, I will be taking a single picture of you, or multiple in case of whatever, and I will use that as my inspiration for my painting. Try to hold still as much as possible, okay? Okay, get ready. 3, 2, okay, perfect. Kind of blinked in this one. Let's try again. Get ready this time. Be ready, okay? 3, okay. You didn't seem ready. Okay, last one, okay? Make sure you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. That'll have to do. I'd say you're pretty photogenic, but it seems like you don't really know how to pose for photos. Either way, that's perfectly okay. We'll just have you hold a generic pose as I paint you, okay? Perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with your we'll do your generic body shape. Let's start with the head. Perfect. And since you're a very happy person, let's give you a big winning smile. Perfect. You're not actually that hard to paint. Let's start with the body now. Did the head. Beautiful. Now that we have that, let's add some scenery. Let's add some tall grass. Let's just add actually a line of grass first so we know where the ground is. And we'll add the tall grass after, because first we have to establish the background, which will make some happy little trees. You know, personally, I love painting. My inspiration for painting was Bob Ross. It's such an ugly color. Never mind. Perfect. You know, Bob Ross, his painting style, it always called out to me. The way he was so calm when he would paint. The way he would easily just put his mind onto the canvas. His beautiful but calming voice during his videos. His luscious hair, his perfect beard. All of that comes to mind when I pick up the paintbrush and start painting. Looks like I messed up. It's okay. As Bob Ross said, there's happy little accidents. Like that one. Oh, I remember the quote now. There are no such thing as mistakes, only happy little accidents. Are you doubting my ability to paint? You know, personally, I have taken an art class in high school. I think I know perfectly well how to paint. You can't even see what I'm drawing or painting. Look, just sit there and be a good model, okay? You don't need to interfere with my masterpiece. Just trust the process, even though you haven't even seen the process. Just wait. Let's add some texture to the trees. Perfect. You know, you're being really, how can I put this kindly, talkative. You're being very interrupting. You can't just do this while I'm trying to paint you, because your vibes are now kind of off from how I interpreted you at the start. You know, you're being very sassy, and actually I have a great idea. Let's reflect that in this painting. Since your vibes have changed a little, let's reflect that. Yeah, that seems right. You know, the once happy little you in such a pure world is now crying. Crying because there's such a sassy little baby. Yeah, you know, baby too. That calls out to me. Let's add some drool in your mouth because you're such a big baby. Perfect. Yeah, now you know. Don't interrupt me while I'm painting, got it? Okay. Good. Let's go back to the tree, shall we? Let's add some leaves. Just breathe. Happy little accidents. Just happy little accidents. Let's do the cloud method. Whenever I draw the tree and the leaves, the trunk is the easiest part. But the leaves, you have to do a really specific cloud formation. And that can be hard to master sometimes. Perfect. What a beautiful tree. This tree makes me think of growth and pride. It's standing tall. It's growing. I think you should take some more of those traits, personally. 'Cause from how you are, you don't really stand tall. You're actually slouching right now. So yeah, I mean posture check, so come on. Stand up straight. No more slouching. There we go. Yeah, that was a call out to you, so be more, stand taller and be more proud. Because I think you need some of that confidence. I don't have anger issues. You know, art is a form of expressing yourself. It is a way you put your feelings and your heart into the canvas in front of you. And that's what I'm doing right now. So, I don't have anger issues. I'm just expressing art in a rough form. And it so happens to be that someone with a little sass is interrupting me while I'm doing my painting. Let's go back to the tall grass. Just some blades of grass. let's establish that the tree is part of the background and that the grass is part of the foreground. And while we're at it, let's add some beautiful little flowers. Using the star symbol method. I personally made this method myself, no need to thank me, but basically I just... And it makes a little star symbol, and that's perfect for flowers like this. These flowers have so much life into them. Obviously, because I created them. We'll have some yellow daisy. No. Dandelions. Hey, I'm also a photographer. I have taken many pictures of flowers. I know my names very well. It's not that I didn't remember the name. Just my tongue slipped, you know? Yeah. Shh. Which reminds me, paintings and models don't talk, so how about you sip it and sit there and be a good model for me while I paint you, okay? Perfect. We're gonna add some more dandelions. Let's add some more colors. Actually, let's paint the sky. Sky will be a big bright blue because this world is so bright. Let's add some blue. Let's make sure to not color over the lines. We'll give the tree a white outline, not because I'm bad at drawing within the lines, just so it pops out a little more. Of course you would understand because you have taken an art class like I have. But I feel like artists aren't credited enough for the small little techniques that are really difficult. Like drawing within the lines. You know, whatever, taught within kindergarten, I know, but it's really difficult. Like memorizing multiplications. It seems easy, but it's difficult. Wait, you don't struggle with times two? It was just an example. I wouldn't struggle with something like that either. Yeah, that was just an example. Oh no, it's perfectly easy. Yeah, since you're like you're really confident in it, and why would I not be as well? Do some times table. Oh well, I'm trying to focus, so remember what I said. Models don't talk, so looks like your timer's out, buddy. Your talking time is up. So far, so good. The sky is looking very beautiful and bright. Let's establish the borders. Make all of the sky blue. Left and right and left and right. Perfect. Fuck, I did it again. Just happy accidents, happy little accidents. There's no mistakes, no mistakes. Zero mistakes. Mistakes are not a thing. It's just happy accidents. It's fine. This reminds me of the time I snapped the canvas in half out of anger. I lost a fateful customer that day. No, they didn't die. I didn't kill them or anything. They were just... They didn't understand my method of self-expression in art. I'm telling you this so that I hope you understand that you're the problem and not me. Just so we're on the same page. Sorry, I put that a little harsh. Let's just put it that you need to accept my form of art because I'm not like the other girls. I'm a unique artist. Perfect. Now that the sky is filled, let's repaint some of the grass so that we can really make sure it's the part of the foreground. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely outstanding. You wish you could see this right now, but you will. Let's reestablish some of those. No, the flowers are fine. Let's give some orange flowers, shall we? Some beautiful orange flowers. Perfect. When I'm in the middle of art, I can feel myself calming down by the second. It's also like someone's been very quiet recently, so I feel a lot better. Let's add some red flowers. Little roses here and there. Now here you stand among a flower field. Still crying, but that was your fault. Let's add some little pretty blue flowers. We'll make these tall standing flowers. Perfect. Let's add a sun because, just to make sure this is known as a happy day, we can't not have the sun here. This big bright circle. That's not a bright enough yellow. There we go. Time to bring out the big guns. Alright, this is gonna be a big job. Why do I have such a big paintbrush? Hey, sometimes the canvas calls for some heavy-duty tools. Okay, it's not that heavy, but my arms are noodles, okay. Look, my arms are as noodles. Let's give the sun some bright little rays. Perfect. And let's give, just so that we really can see the happiness in this day, let's give the sun a big ol' smile. Perfect. No, everything is happy. I feel really happy with this painting. Let's do the type of painting where, you know, those paintings where like the top half is like, you know, the painting, and then the bottom half is like an inverted reflection of the top. Let's do that. Let's do a reflection of the top. So let's start with a clear border between this and the other half. Perfect. We'll do a reflection of the tree and everything. So in the top half, the tree is tall, full of leaves, and proud, standing. So here we'll have an autumn kind of feeling. In this version, the tree is wilting. The leaves are falling, but let's think of that as acceptance, letting go, in a way. Let go, it lets go of the leaves that it held on to. You know, I somehow accidentally made the tree look like a Disney mom, but it's okay, it's okay. Happy little accidents. I'm not gonna show you until it's done, okay? Now that we have that, let's add some falling leaves. Some orange falling leaves. Perfect. Not the best. Well, no, perfect, perfect. If you consider it perfect, it's perfect. As Bob Ross, maybe he said that or something. In the top we have a bright, happy, sunny day, and in the bottom we have a rainy, sad autumn day. Okay. This is my favorite part, because I get to use a special technique that I created for rain. I call this the Knight's Cavalry. I personally created this, and I tried to teach it to my friends, but sadly none of them use it in their art. But clearly, after you see this painting, you're gonna have to see that this method of creating rain should be spread across the art world. Takes focus, so one sec. Perfect. It is flawless. It works every single time. This technique is flawless. It works perfect every single time. It's so beautiful. I'm so proud. Let's add you back to the painting. Are you doubting my Knight's Cavalry method? I'll have you know that this method single-handedly carried me through my entire art class, and you have the audacity, the fucking audacity, to doubt my ability in painting just from this. Just from this. You know what? I have a great idea. How about let's add these vibes I'm getting from you into this painting right now. Let's do it. Okay. Calm down. Happy accidents. The client is just a happy accident. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Let's add you back. Right where you were standing. Let's add the body, the arms, and the head. Right on the top, and a reflection of you right under, upside down, where you were once sad, feeling left out, when everyone else was happy. The sun, the tree standing tall, the flowers are blooming. You stood there feeling left out, weeping. Now here, an inversion of that. At the bottom, we have the tree, who is sad. Sad and letting go of everything. The clouds are crying, weeping amongst the earth. We have you, who is also crying. Because no matter what situation you're in, you always find a way to cry your eyes out and be a big baby. And you are half the reason that the clouds are crying, because you are causing half of the rain from your tears. Let's add the sun, shall we? Here we have the sun, who once was so happy. And now that the sun looks down upon the world, falling into chaos and sadness and depression, we have the sun, who weeps alongside you. Because even they can't find a smidge of happiness in this world seeing you here. Yeah. And also the sun is drooling because the sun is also a big baby, because you're making everyone big babies. So now that we have that, we're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna add some dark clouds. Am I considering going into art as a career? Personally, yes. Art calls out to me, and even though for a while I haven't been able to find any good opportunities to find art as a personal hobby that makes money, I feel like if I pursue it, get a bachelor's degree in arts, then maybe someone out there will understand my art form, and I can make money and live off of this. Because nobody so far, not even you, I had hope in you that you would understand my method of art, but it's clear that I need to find someone else. I'm still gonna finish the painting, and I will give it to you at the end, but it's clear I still need to search this world for someone who will truly understand. Let's add another one. And the last part, the finishing touch of this painting. We're gonna go back to the tree, add some red. And add some orange. We're gonna add a big fire, a big forest fire to the tree, because when I look at you now, after the time we spent together, I can see that you cause havoc to everything around you. This tree that was once blooming and luscious is now burning to the ground in an Australian forest fire. because of you. Perfect. And now, the final touch, I promise. Now that you've caused personal havoc, the fire jumps to you. 'Cause in the midst of hurting others, you do nothing but burn yourself in the process. Add a little fire because you're a little hot-headed, clearly. And there's there. And that's that. The finishing touches to a masterpiece. I think this is one of my best pieces yet. Of course I have to sign it. Of course I have to sign my artwork. So at the very top. Perfect. And now I will show you the piece that I've made and explain all of the emotions in each part of it. Come here. This is my art piece. This is my final product. Here we have you, sad in a world of happiness, where the sun is happy and the trees standing tall and bright and prideful. We have the flowers blooming, and at the bottom we have an inversion of that, where you set ablaze by the mistakes that you've caused, at the tree that you've set ablaze from your anger and frustration, to the clouds crying and wailing with their thunderbolts that strike the earth, and the sun. The sun is also just really sad because of you. I don't know why specifically, but it's just really sad. Clearly no one can be happy in this world when you are in it. Now that I've showed you, let's both breathe. Breathing exercises like Bob Ross would do. Now that we're both really calm, that will be $475, please. Oh, were you not aware that you were going to pay for the drawing after? I'm sorry. You really should have read the terms and conditions when you were being my model here. So, are you going to pay up or not? The audacity that you have to decline such art that I have personally created out in your image. You are the scum of the earth. I bet that you know what? You know, as the tree set ablaze, burn you in the process, because you won't pay for this art, no one can have it, then it's being destroyed. You know what? I'll walk you through the process. This tree, the fire spreads to the grass. It burns up all the grass. And in a fire explosion, we have the grass burning alive. And then everything goes to chaos. Yeah. This is how my heart feels after you declined the payment of my precious artwork. So remember next time, pay your artists. Because you know what happens now? Yeah, where's my rent for the month? Gone. Thank you very